Morning. I'm out for a walk all by myself. Kids are back in school and I'm feeling better. I've had a cold the last week. And more to the point, the last few months, since before summer, I've been dealing with plantar fasciitis. And over the summer I developed a serious back hip thing and had a tremendous amount of pain in my legs and my feet the last few months, but I'm feeling better. So today I'm going to go for a walk. I'm sticking to our local paved trail because I don't want to aggravate my feet. I've got a lightweight backpack loadout. I'm going to go find a place in the woods to make some lunch, and I thought that you might like to come along with me. Look at that sunshine. Wow, it's beautiful out here. So this trail has some old paved sections that are in bad shape. It's got some gravel sections, but it's mostly flat. There's no major inclines on it, just a little bit rough on the feet. But hopefully, I'm not going to suffer too much after this walk today. I get stronger every day, and soon I'll be putting in some miles again today. Maybe 3 miles, maybe 3 miles. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to push it too far and set myself back. The sun's come out. When I left home, it started raining, just a little bit, but there's no rain in the forecast. I am prepared anyway, because, well, we're getting into fall and the weather can be a little bit, sporadic and erratic. Yesterday, when I went to bed the night before, there was a slight chance of rain, 50% for yesterday. It turned out yesterday we had rain all day long and thunderstorms, and if I had gone hiking in the morning, I could have got caught out in it. So I brought some stuff for just in case, but as you can see in the city, shouldn't be too difficult to get out of it if it sneaks up on me. But for now, that sun is shining brightly. It's wonderful. So there's the sky. We got big dark clouds over there. Super dark clouds over there, but the sun's poking through. Forecast looks good, so wish me luck. The summer was a really long 2 months. I couldn't hike, and I really wanted to get out with the kids hiking every day, but I just couldn't do it. And I gotta admit, I was going a little stir crazy. We spent our summer days mostly going back and forth between the house and the pool, and the house and the pool, and the house and the pool, and the kids loved it. But I sure do miss being out here on the trail and in the forest. It's good to be back out here again. Hopefully, I'll be able to do this every day, as long as I don't overdo it and flare up my hips and my feet. Oh, wish me luck. Getting old is not easy. I'm only 52. I'm not excited about how the rest of these years are going to go if I don't fix these things soon, I hope. Patience, Jackie. Patience. You have to have patience with these things. Boy, it's hard. Thanks for joining me on the journey. Gorgeous, gorgeous fall day out here. That breeze is lovely. This is much easier to walk on. Thick back sand and gravel. No big pieces of gravel to hurt my feet. Oh, this is lovely. It's not muddy. It's not sinky sand like the beach. Jeepers, walking on the beach killed me this summer. This is glorious. I never thought I'd be so excited about the ground before, but I am. Dyad saddle, pheasant back mushrooms, 2 nice ones in there. Look a little bit old. There's another super old one back there. These guys are edible, but I have never tried them. If you have, post me some information in the comments below. Let me know how you cook them. Walnuts. The black walnuts are falling. We didn't have any really last year. It was a weird year and we never saw any, but there's lots down here now. So Abby and I are going to come back and collect some up, and we're going to dye some fabric for our Dungeons and Dragons character. I don't know what you want to call it, LARP. Many of them this year. Yay! Alright, cool thing about this trail is it used to be a railroad spur line. And even though it's been covered up, you can still find old ballast rocks. Let's see, focus on that. You can tell they're very glassy and irregular, and these work great for flint and steel. Pretty awesome free resource. And they're all over the place down here. A little bit harder to find now that they've covered it up with all this gravel, but they're literally everywhere. I made it to the ravine. It's beautiful in here. Really want to hike it, but I really don't want to aggravate my legs. So I'm going to stay on the trail I was on, and then we'll pop in to have a view as we go along. There's lots of little trailheads along the way. It's gorgeous in here. Even though I love it in this forest, I know that it's going to irritate my feet for sure, probably my hips. So this is about as far in as we're going to go. We just walked around that hill. We came in on the other side, walked around. It's beautiful. There's a little trail down there to get down to the creek. And then this trail continues down and up and down and up and down and up, and there's another cut down over there. I really want to do it, but I really don't want to flare up whatever all this is going on down there. So back out on the trail we go. All right, we made it to the end of the ravine. Back in here again. I'll show you the view from the other end. This is literally the end of the trail right here. Oh, can't see the creek. Trees are all overgrown. The trail goes back through there. Oh, I really want to do it. I really want to do it. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. Patience. Nice, beautiful blue sky. It's my trail that I've been following right along there. More rain clouds over there. More rain clouds over there. Beautiful blue sky and sunshine right here. There's the next entrance to the ravine, the creek. We've been following it along here. It goes under the road. It comes up here. It splits over there. And then there's two little offshoots of it. And there's a nice trail that winds along here. It takes you a little ravine. But again, I'm skipping it. The sun is getting hot. Take off my pack. Take off my jacket. I am layered today too. It was a little chilly when I left home. I'm just going to put this around my waist for now. I got a t-shirt on under here too. I may have to go right down to that eventually. A little shady patch of trail up here for now. So I'm going to leave my lightweight merino woolly hoodie on and continue on my journey. I want to have a good workout today. I want to get my heart rate up, but I don't want to be too sweaty. So I'm probably going to take this off in a little bit, just in case the weather does sneak up on me and I get caught in a thunderstorm or something. I don't want to be cold when I start and it'll quickly give me a chill. And it's kind of deceptive this time of year, but hypothermia is no joke, and I've had it before and I don't want to have it again. This is that second ravine I was talking about. It's really cool down in there. I mean, interesting and temperature-wise. Hopefully I'll be able to get down there soon, maybe later in the fall, once my body's feeling better again. I can't get through the trees. He's up in there. Morning, Blue Jay. There he is. There he is. Good morning. Oh, he stopped. There he is, right up there. Cardinal right in there. He's chirping at me, and then I stopped and he flew in there. The sun's gone behind the clouds and the temperature just took a big drop and the wind kicked up. This time of year is interesting. Be prepared. This little section of forest is covered in grapevines. They are everywhere. They're just making a canopy over all of the trees. Grape season is behind us now. A good place to come to in the peak of the season to get some. Like, it's just everywhere. Whole bunch of robins up here picking off the ground. They all scattered except that one. So I've had arthritis in my hips for years and years and years, and I've fought with plantar fasciitis for a long time. But my hip problem really got flared up last year. I don't know what happened. I turned 50 and everything just kind of broke. It used to be just centralized in my hip, but now it's down. It's affecting my knees and my ankles, and it's pretty awful. It's not the worst thing in the world. I know that there's a lot worse things. I am not feeling sorry for myself at all. At all. Just expressing sympathy for those people that deal with physical ailments on a long-term basis. I know it's not easy, and I commend you all for not giving up, doing what you can to get out there and stay active. So we made it to the end of the trail. We made it to the park. There's a skate park over there. There's soccer fields, there's tennis courts, there's a kids park, there's a community garden, and there's picnic benches over there. So that's where we're gonna go and have lunch. I do have an errand to run before we do that though. The sky is looking pretty good for the most part. I am glad that I brought my jacket though. On my way to the store, a little detour off the trail, and the sky is completely clouded over again. The sun's still kind of over there. Temperature's dropped. I might get rained on. I don't know. Weather network went down yesterday, so we couldn't rely on it all day yesterday, and who knows what it's doing today. Good luck. Be safe, my friends. As I was leaving the house today, getting rained on, my weather network update told me no rain. So I'm not really counting on it anymore. I do check it often, but I think your best bet is to keep on the sky, watch the clouds, feel the wind, feel the temperature. The sun's gone in again. Better safe than sorry. So I've made it to the library, community center over there. Found myself a nice comfy bench, and I'm going to have my lunch. My lunch today is super simple. I got a bag lunch, bottle of water. I also have coffee and ramen and a pot and a stove and fuel and all that stuff in my backpack. I'll show you all that stuff later, what I'm carrying for today, but I just want a nice, easy, simple, delicious lunch. French rolls, 2 of them. Raisin butter tarts, 2 of them. I'm sorry to cause controversy. I know this is an unpopular take for a lot of people, but I love raisins in my butter tarts. If you don't know what a butter tart is, it is a classic Canadian dessert. I don't know if it's all over Canada or just in Ontario, but I'll show you the inside of these later. They're delicious. They're kind of like little mini pecan pies without the pecans and with raisins. Nice pack. Right here, I have a smoked cheddar cheese, hot mustard, and Montreal smoked meat. I'm gonna make myself a sandwich. I'm not sharing with you. You can keep looking, but I'm not sharing with you. It's my lunch. He's just staring at me, and here comes his friend. Okay, for those of you who don't know, Montreal smoked meat is a classic from Montreal. It was brought over by Jews from, I want to say Hungary, but don't lock me to it. It's beef brisket. It's both parts of the beef brisket, the fatty part and the not so fatty part, and they're dry, what do you call it? Dry marinated, so they like covered in herbs and spices, allowed to marinate that way, and then in the deli, if you go there, this would be served hot, steamed, delicious. I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to eat it. They traditionally serve it on light rye bread. I don't have any, so I got a couple of French buns. There's usually no cheese, but I am going to have smoked cheddar on mine. And this is usually served with yellow mustard or brown mustard. I have yellow, extra hot mustard from Keen. I can't wait to eat. Let's get to it. I'm just going to make one for now. I've been hiking for about 2 miles. I'm starting to feel a little bit achy, and I'm definitely hungry. I did not have much breakfast before I left today, just a little bit. Abby had egg salad for breakfast today, so that's what I had too, only I had mine with no bread, just in a bowl. This would be better if it was hot and steamy, but it's still going to be glorious and delicious. I'm going to use maybe about half, and we'll save the other half for the other bun if I want to have it later. Oh, here comes the sun. Farmer. Get some mustard out of here. Oh my god, it's so good. It's kind of like got a Grey Poupon feel to it, taste to it. It's probably an unfair comparison, but in my mind, that's kind of what it is, only it's not quite as, I don't know. Actually, yeah, I guess it's pretty similar. I'm just hungry. I'm not thinking straight. There we go. Load it up with mustard. Just right off on my pants. I do have a bandana, but my pants got a little muddy on the walk, so I'm going to have to wash them when I get home anyway. One piece of our smoked cheddar. I did forget the dill pickle. These usually are served with a delicious kosher dill pickle. There it is. There's B. I want to have some. That was delicious. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate time. Don't forget to stay hydrated. It'll make you feel better. Be sure to check out your public libraries. Our public libraries give us all kinds of free stuff, not just books and movies and stuff, but also like park passes. You can get a free day pass to the provincial parks in Ontario. Pretty darn cool. Cool little spot here by the community center. We have oak tree, crabapple tree, and oak tree. Lots of crab apples. Lots of acorns. The squirrels have been busy. Walking back to the trail now. My house is closer to that street behind me than it is to the trail ahead. But this is the only little dip in this road here, and then my trail is nice and flat and straight. The road back there down is lots of inclines on it, and I don't think that's going to be good for my feet, so we're going back this way. It makes my trek a little bit longer, but that's okay. So far so good. I got a little bit of pain in my right knee. I got a little bit of pain in my left foot. I got a little bit of pain in my right hip, but none of it's too bad. I'm just gonna ease off of my pace a little bit and enjoy the walk home. I got about 1.8 miles to go. So if you're Canadian, I'm doing a 6-kilometer round trip today, plus a few extra 100-meter or so little jaunts to do some errands. There's another path in there That goes into another trail and another little ravine back in there, but same problem as before. It's very, very up and down. Too many inclines for me. So we're gonna go up here, just go around this bend, and I'll catch the trail again and head home. I don't know about you, but when I have an injury, I'm sometimes tempted to just push through it, to be tough, to suck it up, and to just keep going. But I'm in my 50s now, and it takes my body a little bit more to recover than it did when I was a teenager, and I think it's just stupid to hurt myself more. So I'm pacing myself, and I hope if you're dealing with some kind of an injury or something that you're getting proper medical care and you're pacing yourself and being patient too. The leaves have started turning for the fall. It's mostly green along here, but the farther north you go, the more color it is. When we're driving back from the trailer now, it's beautiful, beautiful colors. We're still very, very green in here, but they're starting to turn. Fall is coming. September 13th, and it won't be long before the leaves are all gone. Bees are busy, busy preparing for winter. Goldenrod is in bloom, and they love it. Goodbye, bumblebee. See the creek down there? I really want to go down there. Soon, soon, soon. I was gonna go and run a few more errands, but my feet are starting to bother me. So I think maybe it's time to head home. I've still got a 3-kilometer walk to get home. So I'm just gonna take it easy, and hopefully, please wish me luck, my feet aren't too bad when I get there, or tonight, or tomorrow morning. I guess we'll find out. If you've got plantar fasciitis or like hip and knee joint problems, if you've got any advice to offer, please let me know. I've been playing with my shoes and my insoles and barefoot, and no luck so far. I've been doing the exercises, doing all the things I should. I took a lot of time off. There's got to be a trick. Is there a trick, or am I just getting old? Gorgeous in here today. I think it might be worth the pain. I am gonna slow my pace down though. I don't want to push myself any harder than I need to. I don't want to regret this too much. Check this out. This pathway here is all from the old railroad. And there's all old ballast rocks down here. They're really cool looking rocks. They also are great for flint and steel. We get one with a hard edge on it, a nice sharp edge. They make great sparks with a steel striker. And there's a wealth of them along here. This used to be an old spur line for, I think, the Canadian National Railroad. I'd have to look it up again to find the history of it. But cool little spot. Well, this is Oshawa, Ontario, when big GM Canada started here, big factories everywhere, and they needed trains and stuff to move things around, and this is where they put it. Here's something I bet you don't see on your hike every day. It's a potato. Thought maybe it was a mushroom, but it's potato. What's the strangest thing you've ever found on a hike before? Was it a potato, or was it something cooler? I don't know if you can see him or not, but that guy walking down the trail there just dumped his garbage. That's his can right over there. He just dropped it, went across the road. Like, what the heck, people? Pick up your garbage. I didn't say anything to him because I don't want to get stabbed or anything. I'm just going to pick it up and put it in the garbage can. Please don't be a litter bug. We hate that. Litter bugs make me so angry. It was all I could do not to yell at them and just say something. We have a lot of drug addicted people in our town a lot of homeless people that are drug addicted. I'm not saying if you're homeless that you have to be drug addicted, but in our city and along this trail, there's a lot of people that fit that description. So I did not want to get, you know, in a fight or anything and have any kind of altercation. So I just used one of my garbage bags that I showed you, picked it up, and I'm going to take it down here and stick it in a trash can where it belongs. It was okay for him to carry it while it was full and heavy, but now that it's empty, it's too heavy for him and can just be discarded on the ground. I don't understand that thinking. I don't appreciate that thinking. It makes me so angry. I made it home. Yay! I was gone for 3.5 hours or so. I did just over 7 kilometers, almost 7.5 kilometers, which is just over 4 miles if Google Math is correct. I'm feeling good. My legs are feeling great, but my lower body is really hurting. Both of my feet are sore, and my right hip and knee are not happy. So I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna rest and recover. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're having an awesome day.